Hey guys, hope you're doing well and staying safe. This morning, I just want to ask you a question: what are you pouring into yourself? If you remember, a couple of months back in November, Hannah shared a testimony or a devotions about her car and how because she didn't put oil in her car, it kind of broke down. And because of that incident, it reminded me to check my oil. So I checked my car oil and it was quite low. So I went to just kind of a local petrol station just to buy oil, and they had oil there, but not the exactly right oil for my car. But the guy said that'd be fine, so I put it in there, and I thought, okay, that'll work. And not too long later, the car kind of wouldn't work, and it kept showing the check oil sign. And so I had to go to Asda, get the exact right oil, and pour it into my car to make the car run. And it kind of made me think of how often in our lives we can pour things into ourselves, and we can think just because we're pouring in, just because we're investing, just because we're doing things, that our lives will run smoothly. But the real thing we have to ask ourselves is, are we pouring in the right things? And so January is always a good time to reflect and ask ourselves, what are we pouring into ourselves emotionally? What are the emotions? What are we fixating on? Are we fixing on the negatives, or are we pouring ourselves positives? What are we pouring into ourselves physically in terms of the right food, physical sleep, and maybe even exercise? And the big one we need to ask ourselves is, what are we pouring into ourselves spiritually? January is a great time to really ask that question. Now we're gearing up to go into our 21 days of prayer and fasting. I want to encourage you to pour into the right things. Pour into the right things in your word, into prayer, and really ask God, in this new year, I want to make sure I'm pouring in, not just pouring in, but pouring in the right things so that I will run smoothly and to do the things you have called me today. So I hope you reflect on that. Have a great day and stay blessed.